Okay, I think that we are in fact ready here. This is we're back to Faeria. Gold flows from your fountain. I haven't played this in almost a month, I think, or more than over a month actually. And I came back now because there have been so many updates. So many updates. I haven't actually even really read the notes, but I loaded up the game not too long ago, and I noticed that there was just a whole bunch of stuff. Like you saw that gold flows from your thing just happened. So that happened like a lot. I had to keep clicking okay, accept, you know. And we've gotten a lot of stuff for seemingly no reason. As you can see here in the shop, we have 24 of these blue things, 0 of these gold things, and 1480 gold. Now I didn't watch my last video, but I'm pretty sure that I didn't leave off with nowhere near that amount of gold. Somehow we've gotten this battle starter pack. Maybe the developer just gave it to everybody that had the game installed or something like that. And gold fountain as well. We've gotten both of these things because we're cool. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that the people making the game just gave everybody this stuff as a thank you, maybe, for just having the game installed. A starter pack and gold fountain. As you can see, you get 500 gold plus 40 gold per day for 30 days. I haven't played in 30 days, so this has, like I told you before, when I got logged in, we got that gold flows from your fountain. This is the fountain that it's flowing from, and I had to keep clicking that 20 times to catch up to today. Today, you know, we have 10 days left, so we're gonna be getting 40 gold for the next 10 days. We got retroactively the last 20 days worth of gold as well, which is cool. I didn't even know that I was, you know, getting stuff just for having the game installed, or maybe it's just something that everybody's gonna get as soon as they start up the game. Maybe somebody's just, you know, you download the game, you're gonna get a starter pack, and you're gonna get a lot of gold just because you're cool, like me. You can see here, these are the new battle chests. You can see in the video the way that it looked. It was different, if I'm not mistaken. This animation is new, I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is not how it looked before, which is cool. We're gonna be opening them, like all of them, like right now. Well, maybe not right now, but this is the old deck. Oh, I still have no idea how to do this crafting, but it's cool that it has the crafting. Okay, yeah, if it has a circle, that means that the art isn't completed yet. Like, this is not going to be the final art for this. We have 25 crystal, I guess that's what it's called, and you need this much. I don't know. Yeah, that's still a mystery to me. We're gonna hopefully eventually get into, like, they should have a tutorial on how to craft stuff, because it seems very important and cool, and I want to know how to do it, but I don't want to mess up, or, you know, mess up any of my materials that I might kind of maybe have. We have a bunch of coins. I want to buy stuff with all of this free coin that we've gotten. I mean, stuff is still, it's expensive, you know. 9,000 coins, we only have 1,400. What's that telling me is that, well, this will probably just be better off spent on getting more battle chests. Let's look at the other stuff. I mean, this is just aesthetics at this point. 900, so we could, some of them are 2,200, some of them are 900. We could afford the 900 ones, which are nice. They're just like elementals or basic avatars and like that. This King Scar looks pretty cool, but I'm not a fan of aesthetic things. The orb, this is like basically you. This is where your hit points are on the match. The wells on the map change. You can change them themselves. They're all, well, except for this one, it's only 725. 725. But like I've said, I'm not really a fan of. Ooh, the card back. So this is all just aesthetic stuff. I would much rather actually mosaic solar. Oh no, this is the card back. I would just rather use this coin to get cards. More. We have 24. Let's make it 36 or more. 12 for 1200. We have 1400. We could get 2 more on top of that. We get 14. Have a 38 total card pack opening event with maybe some other stuff. That wouldn't be all too bad. I don't see any. See, yeah, I disclaimer. I didn't buy anything. I have not spent one dime on this game. Nothing. I have not spent a single dime. All of this gold I've gotten is to playing and through that promote. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with the game. All I know is that I loaded it up and I got a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna just go ahead and buy this with coins. Then buy 2 more. The last 2. Here we go. I wish that it would be on a discount type of deal, but it kinda is. It kinda is. Well, the in-game currency, is it? 2 battle chests for 200 coins. That's 100. So no, in-game currency is not on a. It's not on a bundle pricing, but for the paid currency, it is on a bundled pricing. It is on a bundled pricing for the actual currency. So we're gonna just go ahead. 38 card packs. We are gonna go on a spree. They won't open for you now. I'm guessing that this is just stuff for higher account levels. We, as you can see, we're only level 6. We're still. I haven't played at all since the last video I made, so we're just gonna start off with a nice big fat card chest opening. Just click and let's go. 5 cards. Gonna read them one at a time. So look at this. It tells you when the card is new. This card is not new. So yeah, this is good. We are going to be getting. Oh, and you have a free reroll. Awesome. Flying can be summoned into a friendly creature. This is new. I'm not gonna reroll it because I don't have it. So continue. If I get a reroll on a card that I already have, I will reroll it to see what happens. So 2, but still mostly just all new cards. Like we're just getting a bunch of cards that we don't have. Give a creature +1, deal 1 damage to this structure. Also, this is a structure, which is awesome. That's good for the nature deck. This is taunt. Give a creature +4 defense and taunt, so you just make anybody you want to tank. This has taunt on its own. Combat, draw. Oh, on combat, draw a card. Ha! And it's a neutral card as well. Gain, but it's 6 cost. It's pretty expensive. Oh, it's like mid-game cost. Gain 2 and deal 2 damage to yourself. I wonder why. What's the point of that? That's definitely a combo card. Again, the rerolls are for brand new cards, so we're not gonna reroll them. I should probably just keep clicking on here because the chest doesn't disappear. So I wish that the card backs for the neutral ones would be different, depending on like the rarity of the card. I mean, I don't know. I guess we've been getting all commons. I'm not sure exactly. Move a land, draw a card. Ha! Nice. It's for water decks. Look, the reroll is a new card. Give a creature +1, flying, and charge 2. So that's good. You basically just give them wings, which is a theme for a common theme in a lot of the sand decks. There's a lot of flying creatures in the sand deck. Alright, so we'll continue here. This is my it's gonna probably take a minute to complete all of these 37 packs. Sturdy shell. What? This is just a tank, but it doesn't even have time. I mean, you could give it time probably. It can only move in Lacing the Seed, so that's nice. I mean, you can move it anywhere you want. So here we go. We have our first. I mean, I kind of don't even want to reroll this. Kingsguard seems like an extremely valuable card, but I am initially I want to get at least one copy or as close to a one copy of every card I can. So let's see how this reroll mechanic works. And look at that, we did in fact get a brand new card. If you control 2 deserts, gain +2 if you control 2 forests. So this is for those desert forest hybrid decks. As far as I know, I mean, I'm only level 6. The hybrid decks don't seem too effective. I keep clicking on that. So just click on the middle. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, destroy a friendly creature to gain Faeria equal to its life and draw a card. Interesting. Life is obviously the heart, so Faeria are basically just summon points. In case nobody knows, it's just summon points. So that's pretty cool. If you can if you need to summon a high cost card, but you have a high defense card out there, you could just sacrifice them. Probably, I mean that seems like just a win condition type of thing. Like, if I do this, I'll win this round, and that's why you do it. Other than that, I think you would want to have your high cards in there. Last word, you get 2 Faeria. He costs 3, so he basically only lose 1 Faeria if he gets destroyed, which is pretty good if you consider that, and you will consider him to only be a 1 cost point, and for 1 cost, 3 and 1 is pretty good stats. Costs 2 less if you attacked a god this turn. I think that means the player. Whatever. Well, the reroll is a new card, so we're gonna keep it, and we're gonna keep rolling on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should probably change the name of the video to 38 card pack opening. Yeah, instead of just learning to play part 7, this will be 38 card pack opening. Learning to play 38 card pack opening. Oh, okay. Couple of brand new cards here. As you can see, the more we open, the less new cards we're getting, but we're still getting a good amount of new cards. Obviously, they've added a bunch of cards. And then obviously we didn't have a bunch of cards just point blank. So the Gabrian Commander, I think I remember playing this guy from one of the puzzles. He is a beast. The first time you draw a card with a base cost of 7 or higher, he gains flying. Okay. I mean, damn. Aquatic, charge 3, flying, just... oh god. Deal 1 damage to all creatures. This seems like a very early game card. Whenever you play an event, gain 1/1. So he can turtle up and see the way I did there. He can turtle up and get pretty strong. We already have this. I don't remember this card at all. Whenever this creature attacks a god, deal 1 damage to all enemy creatures. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage out. It's 3 damage out plus 1 damage to all creatures. So if they have 3 creatures, then this card is doing a total of 6 points worth of damage to the board. This is always good. The rerolls are new, so we're gonna continue. Continuing on! It'll be funny to see the first pack we get where we don't get a new card. Oh, here we go. Destroy a friendly creature, summon a 6/3 Oblivion Knight with charge 3 in its place. That's not too bad, actually. I don't want to reroll it, but I think I will, just to try to keep getting brand new cards. Costs 1 less for each event you played. Up to 5 events played. So you can play 5 events to make this guy cost 4 points. I mean, is it worth it? How much Faeria are you going to be using up to play 5 events? We'll see. Battle Rage, or whenever this creature is dealt damage, deal that much damage back to your opponent. So he only has 3 health, so you definitely need to bump him up, because that ability is really quite nice if he had more HP. Seedling, of course, in the previous videos we have all seen seedlings get pretty strong. Let's reroll this. Oh, okay, we didn't get a new card from that reroll. However, we got Last Nightmare, so it's just straight up annihilate a creature. And oh, actually, you hover over it, tells you how many of the card. I didn't notice that until just now. You own 3 of this card, so that's cool. That's cool. Moving on. Boom, 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 bam. Ooh, 3 new cards. Here we go. Let's just go ahead and reroll this right now. Hopefully, yes, brand new card. A lot of people are probably saying, wouldn't it be more efficient to like look to see, like keep a card if it's really good instead of just trying to get brand new cards? Well, the reason why I'm focusing on getting new cards is because that's going to increase our palette, so to speak, right? It'll open up strategies that without said cards, strategies wouldn't have been possible. So that's my logic there. Each player draws 2 cards and gains 2 life. Cool. But we get a monster, they don't. Haha. Whenever a creature dies, a random creature in your hand gains 1/1. Interesting. And he is at a very low cost, very early game. Pretty good. He's one of those cards where you put them next to one of your wells and just have him farm up well while he's bumping your hand creatures up. That's actually also really good if you have 1 or 2 creatures in your hand, so that +1 keeps getting applied to the same creature. Just straight up pump in defense. And the next creature you draw with 5 or more costs 5 or more life. So the next like tanky-ish creature you get costs 2 less. So that's actually not too bad. Moving on. Of course, I'm focusing on reading the new cards, even though I don't remember a lot of the old cards that I have. This is just a straight up early game monster. You only need to have 1 stand up. He costs 2. It's pretty easy. Usually within your second turn, you'll easily have one of your elemental ends up, and you'll definitely have more than 2 Faeria points in your bank. Add the 4 dragons to your hand. They cost 4 less. What? This is a monster card right here. I think this is a rare card. That's what this signifies, if I'm not mistaken. Add the 4 dragons to your hand. Day of the Dragons. So I'm guessing there are 4 monsters out there. I don't know if we have any of them that would benefit from that. They probably cost a bunch as well. We'll see. Maybe we'll get one. Maybe not. Let's ooh, we're on the search for dragons now. We are dragon hunting. Okay, we got a couple rerolls here on cards that we already have. So bam. Oh, I see you. It doesn't matter if you have multiple rerolls. You can only do 1. So choose wisely. So I recognize this guy because we got the one that I rerolled here. We got him like 2 packs ago, and this one's we already had him. Add a random green card to your hand. It costs 3 less. That's actually pretty good. I'm glad I kept this. Gain 13 Faeria. He costs 10. That's a +3 Faeria thingamajig. Okay. A random card in your hand costs 7 less. This is actually really good because a lot of cards, especially with the Earth deck, I guess I'm gonna call it, you can make cards cost 0 with Ogre Dance. Just, you know, if you have 4 Faeria, this makes 1 of your other cards in your hand free, and that could be a really, obviously 7 less. That's a really big card. Oh, just a straight up draw. Those are always nice. Pot of greed right there. Moving on. Whoop whoop. Yo 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 yo. Whoop. Oh, only 1 new card in here. See, right now I would have re-rolled the one that I had more copies of, but I only have one copy of both of these cards. So I'll just have to pick which one I want to re-roll. Last words: a random creature in your hand gains +5/5. So last word obviously is when the creature dies. It tells you right there above the card, and anybody can just possibly go and read the definition of the special abilities, I guess. When an enemy creature dies in combat, deal 1 damage to your opponent. Ha! This is a more universal card, so we're gonna re-roll this one. And we got a new card. Nice. Oh, I've seen this in a puzzle, if I'm not mistaken. Taunt. Give 1 life for each time you've been dealt damage this game. So a very late game type of save your ass card. You're down to your last health point. You've been hit countless times. You pop this dude down on the field, and boom, he's out with a shit ton of life. Gain 1 life for each time you've been dealt damage this turn. So for each time you've been dealt damage, not for the amount of damage you've taken. So you actually have to. I mean, the game will probably count that for you. Obviously, it's a digital game. But that's pretty cool. That works better against people that like to kind of peck at your life points little by little, because if you've taken 18 points of damage in 3 attacks, he's only gonna get 3 health. But if you've taken 18 points of damage in 15 attacks, then he's gonna get plus 15 health. So interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A bunch of new cards. That's good. Triton Sanctuary. When you gather for every other structure, gain +1. Oh, okay. So this is just a structures thing to note. Structures can't collect Faeria, so don't put a structure down next to a fountain thinking that you'll have a collecting Faeria. Structures are best built, in my opinion, around you, around your avatar, around the thing that your opponent has to attack you, so that way they have to get through your structures before they get to you. Seems like a very late game type of thing, though. Last words: your opponent draws a card and gains 2 Faeria. Why? Why would anybody have this card in their deck? The only reason I would see people have this card in their deck is because they have something that combos with it. Every time your opponent draws or gains Faeria, something happens to you. That way you deal 1 damage to the enemy. So that's pretty good. Moving on. I didn't like that card at all. Oh, only 1 new card here. Deal 4 damage to an adjacent enemy creature or structure. Adjacent. Okay. So he can straight up kill somebody. So he has a total damage potential of 8 if he targets his ability and his attack on the same thing. So look at this. Oh, 2 cards here. 2 new cards. This is ridiculous. Deal 2 damage to a creature. If it's neutral, we don't have a neutral creature here, but if it's neutral, it'll take 5 instead. So it costs 3 Faeria, this event, and it can just erase somebody pretty cheaply. Moving on. I need to see how many packs we have left. I mean, we've been opening packs for a minute now. Yeah. Look at this. Has +2 during your turn. Nice. See, these arts that take up the entire frame here, which are all of these are the final arts for this card. For this card. No. But if they have like a little oval circle, that means that it's not the final art. Gift a random creature in your hand 2/2. Again, cards like these are really good because you can always manipulate your hand to have 1 creature. Not always, but if you plan it out and you're strategic, you can make it so that these get these gifts and these effects that choose a random, quote-unquote, random creature in your hand, you can make it so that that always lands on the same creature by only having that one creature in your hand. It's not that hard. So these are really powerful in my opinion. Let's move on. 24 packs. Wow. So many cards to be get. Oh, our first pack. 24 packs in. Our first pack of no new cards, but we do have one reroll, which will be, yeah, we will be using the reroll. This is one of those cards for a hybrid deck, I think, for Lake and Forest. A Lake and Forest deck. We're gonna reroll it and not get anything new. That's okay. We add 2. This costs nothing. Add 2 random blue cards to your hand. So this is the equivalent. Is it? Well, you need to have a couple waters down on the field, but it's a really good hand reset. Yeah, I actually have 3 of those. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. All right, not bad. We got a bunch of duplicates that we kind of needed there because we only have 1 copy of almost all of those cards. Here we go, some new cards. Flying. The first time you draw an event, gain 1 attack and 4 life. Taunt and charge 2. So he becomes a 2/5 tank with that can move 2 in a row. And he's very cheap, very early game. You want to obviously have him early game so that as soon as you... And he's flying. He's also flying. Wow! I completely missed that whole the flying. So flying taunt charge +2, or flying taunt charge 2, 2/5 monster after you play an event. So pretty good. You want to like turtle him until you get an event, and then once you have an event, he's out there pecking at people. Gotta be careful. 5 it's a healthy card, but it's not crazy amounts of damage. Gain 1/1 whenever you summon a creature with higher attack than life while in your deck. What? While in your deck or hand. Okay. So every time you summon somebody that has more attack than they do life, meaning more of this number over this number, this guy, whether he's in your deck or in your hand, this is how I'm reading it, whether he's in your deck or in your hand, he's gonna get a +1/+1. So if your deck is filled with people that do more damage than they can take, he is gonna be really big, especially if you play him late. But yeah, he needs to be in your deck or hand. Once you're on the field, that'll be his stats while on the field, unless you manipulate it some other way. But his effect is only while he's in your hand or deck. That's pretty scary, actually, especially for the Earth guys, because the Earth guys are kind of heavy hitters. Like, they just do a lot of damage. We're gonna go ahead here. Continue on. We got we got this guy. Alright. I've seen him before. I think in a puzzle. A random friendly creature gains 1/1. Did we see in a puzzle? I think I might be confusing him with the other. Oh, I didn't open this one. With the other guy that it looks like him. Like the Sagami Warrior, I think is the one that I'm confusing him with. But anyways, we got a bunch of other cards here that are really good. Whenever an energy creature dies, gain 1/1. This is the kind of guy that you almost always just want him next to somebody, especially somebody that dies. I mean, the forest decks, they do have a couple of abilities where what is it? It's parting. What's it called? When they die, it activates. I forgot what that effect is actually called. We're gonna reroll this, even though I do like that type of mechanic where they're stronger during your turn, weaker during the enemy's turn. But we gotta keep trying to get new cards. So reroll. Oh, we didn't get new cards. We still got a pretty good neutral card. Is there a way? We will continue opening, but I just want to check. Is there a way to see how many cards we have? Can you change these? No. Maybe this. I don't know what that is. Pandora. I don't know what this means either. Okay. Just clicking all over. Nothing happened there. I'm guessing it's here where we could create a deck. I want to see if there is a way to, like, I want to see the card list. Basically, I want to see all the cards that are available. Keep scrolling. Is there a way to know? Is there a way Codex? No, I don't think this is the way to know. Sorry about that. No, that Codex isn't what I need. And this is something that I think the game is missing. I mean, maybe I just don't know how to find it, but I need a card list. I need to know which cards I have and which cards I don't have. So this is a good way. Obviously, I know which cards I have through here, but I don't know which cards I don't have. And it's obvious that we've been getting a whole bunch of new cards. So, yeah, ooh, yeah, we definitely need to know. Yes. Development build, obviously, but still, I need to. Pandora. This is like some type of quest thing that you can get really cool stuff from. Yeah. I don't think there is a way to know. So we're just gonna keep opening them. Screw it. Oh yes. What time is it? Okay, not too bad. Just gonna keep doing this. Huh? Did we not just get? Oh no, this guy's like all fancy and shit. It's the same exact effect and everything. It's just fancy, really fancy. Like everything's the same, so why is it fancy? 1, 2, let's reroll this guy. Oh no, should have fuck. Okay, whatever. I should have rerolled this guy, but now okay, whatever. Okay, now I need to go back and look at this guy. Why, or what's the point of having? No, not crafting. Forest. Yeah. Okay. 2 1 1 3 2 1 1 3. 3 of this one, 1 of this one. It's the same thing. Is there some type of bonus while playing, or is it just a rare version? It might just be just, you know, like the holographic version, the in-game hollows. So we'll continue here. Beautiful. See, a bunch of new cards still coming up. I want to see them before I get them. Maybe even just the name and the card art with the fairy cost, abilities, and life and attack and health. Just not there. Just the name and the card art. You know, or maybe not even that. Just freaking just an empty silhouette, just to let you know you're still missing 3 neutral cards. You're still missing 2 more, Earth cards. You're still missing 5 more forest cards. Like, I feel that that's really important in a CCG like this one. Cost 1 less for each special land you have. All the way, you can make them cost all the way down to 6. So if you happen to have, you can get 9 forest lands down. He only costs 6. Or for however many you have, up to 9. Deal 1 damage. deal 1 damage to this structure. Huh. That's probably one of those things that you probably want to use the first 2 damage for free, you know, keep him at 1 health, and then that last health point you can use it to finish the game off from a distance. This is just one of those multi-land people for lakes and mountains. Also, it's mountain, not earth. Mountains. Sorry. Opening some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 new cards here. Move a land you control twice. Interesting. A creature's attack becomes equal to its life. Draw a card. So that's kind of OP. Because then you could just fill your, you know, have a bunch of really defensive cards, like this guy for example. Right? And play this card. And make him 10. 10 and 10. That's scary. We already have this. Yeah, that's scary. This is scary. Moving on. The water cards have a lot of scary shit, but I don't know. I might make a water deck. I'll probably end up making a deck of every element. Look, another Day of the Dragons, but I don't want another one because I don't think I have any dragons. So we're gonna reroll this. Hey, we got a new card. Oh wait, this is an avatar, if I'm not mistaken. Last words. Return Runin to your hand and reduce her cost by 2. Nice. So she becomes easier and easier to bring out the more she dies. So, in other words, be completely fucking reckless with this card. Just throw her out there. Just do 6 damage over and over again to as many things and monsters and heroes as you can. Is there a limit to that? She's immortal, or is it just a one-time thing? I'm curious. This is a very good card. I'm glad I'm getting some of these cards. This is ridiculous. We're just getting so many cards. We already have 2 of this guy, so we're gonna keep this one. So we can have 2 of this one, and we're gonna re-roll this one. And we got a brand new card out of it. Awesome. When you draw a flying creature, it gains 1/1. That's cool. Yeah, see, the sand guys have a lot of flying type of, you see? A lot of flying motifs. Mountains. Gain +2/+2 if you have another creature with higher attack than life. Like himself. Cool. Moving on. I keep like almost going back to click over there every single time. Alright, a bunch of new cards here. Except for this one. We're gonna re-roll it. Alright, another brand new card. Awesome. Another creature's attack becomes equal to its life. So the water people have a lot of health and attack manipulation, or life and attack manipulation. It's called life in this game, not health. So I am sorry about calling it health. These little fish things always have flying. Whenever you attack a god, gain +3. So yeah, he's god in this game are you, I think. Give a friendly creature charge 3 this turn. Okay. So it's just for this turn. Give a friendly creature. Can he do it to himself? I wonder. This costs 1 less for each creature you have summoned with higher attack than life. So that's a common theme with the mountain guys as well. I'm guessing this is for that turn that you're planning to summon him. I don't think it'll count for the whole game because then he'll just cost 0 if you play your deck right. Boom, 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 boom. Whenever you draw a card, he gains. Okay, so he's actually a good. I mean, he costs 4, so not that good of an early game person, but pretty good early game person. Like I can play this guy early game as well. I played him early as well, so It's not that hard to get 4 early on, and then you can just leave him there and farm while you draw cards. Beautiful. Huh. Okay. So you just continually gain life. Yeah, if something has production, it'll activate at the start of your turn. And then he's a tank. Interesting. Interesting. I like it. Continuing on. I'm seeing a lot of combinations here. Like too many to like go into. So I'm just gonna just say interesting and keep moving. Deal 3 damage to all enemy creatures. Monster. Monster. That is definitely a big card that can swing a game so bad. Oh god. Jesus, that's monster right there. Let's just keep going. Oh lord. See, a bunch of new cards still we're getting. Unbelievable. Death Touch is awesome, and he has a lot of health too. Holy hell. Basically death touch just means you battle it, you die. You know, so you better be taking him out in one shot. Which can be negated with the proper combinations. So really tough to do that. I mean, second with another creature, summoning a 5/2. Interesting. That's actually pretty strong. What you do is you get a bunch of weak cards out that can maybe have a lot of mobility, you know, like move more than 1 or 2 spaces. And then you change them. You sacrifice them for this. Now, the reason why I wanted them to have a lot of mobility is to maybe do they get summoned in its place, meaning where the square that they're on, the hexagon that they're on, or does it summon next to this lady? Combat. Oh look, another shiny ass card. Nice. Deal 2 damage to your opponent. Deal 2 damage to your opponent. That's cool. So every time you fight, so just bump up his health a little bit more. Maybe even his attack. I mean, not even. You don't even need to attack. You know, just go into combat with him, and you know he will whittle down your opponent. A random card in your hand costs 7 best. So he costs 7 to bring out. His ability reduces 7. So essentially, he could bring out another card out for free for you. Hopefully, another 7 cost card. You can actually, can you combine him with himself? Summon Bold. Uses effect on a bull in your hand. Summon Bold. Uses effect on a bull in your hand. Summon Bold. Uses effect on another. I don't know. That seems kind of OP if that is possible. Moving on. Let's see. Hey, alright. Whenever this creature attacks a god, draw a card. Yeah, these cards with haste are really good because monsters here, I mean, I'm going to use a magic term here, but these monsters have a summoning sickness, which means they can't attack on the turn that you summon them. They can't move on the turn you summon them. They can't do anything on the turn you summon them aside from being summoned. So, unless of course they have haste, which then means that they can attack. So pretty good. Unfortunately, the reroll came on the new card. Let's just continue. We're down to the final turn! Okay. Haste, another card with haste. But he is really weak. These cards are kind of like just. I feel like the desert decks are a bum rush type of deck. You know, like you build your lands, just make a beeline straight for the enemy god, and just attack them directly. And what you want to do is you want to make desert lands, or you know, literally right next to the other player's avatar, or as close to as possible to that, so that way these guys can just get in there with your haste. Use very weak, just low cost cards, just in there, just boom and attack, boom and attack, boom and attack, boom and attack, and just over and over and over again, and just finish them off before they could get started, basically. Let's go and reroll this. Nice, ranged. You can attack from 1 square away. I believe that's what range. Let's actually read it. Attacks the first enemy in a straight line. No way. Cannot move and attack in the same turn. Wait, attacks the first enemy in a straight line if it's not blocked by a friendly. Is that infinite range? That's interesting. I thought, I don't know. It might not be infinite range. I'm not too familiar. Let's keep opening, let's keep opening, let's keep opening, let's keep opening, opening. So we only have one of the 2 rerolls, so we're gonna have to choose. Desert or grass? Desert or forest, I should say. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, right? Do it like Negan. They both cost that you need at least 4 lands to summon both of them, anyways. I think, or you don't need 4 lands. You need one desert. You need 2 forests. So this is easier to bring out, but you need 4 Faerians. They basically have the same stats as well. Let's keep this sand. Oh, we got nothing for that. Whatever. Moving on. Alright, a bunch of new cards. Here we go. Oh, not really a new card, just a fancy version of this card. Which is cool, I guess. I don't see the point in it, but it's shiny. Choose one. Either gain +2/+2 or draw 2 cards. You want a whole bunch of him in your deck. You want a whole bunch of him in your deck because you wanna have 3/3 cards. You wanna be drawing. You wanna do all of that stuff. Whenever you gather Faeria from an opponent's well, gain +1/+1. So he is a well stealer. Activate. Give a creature charge 5 this turn at the cost of structure damage. So I've been seeing a lot more structures than I have previously. Another just straight up bump. Oh look, this reroll here is I already have 2 of this guy, so gain 1/1 if summoned into an opponent's well. That's cool, but it's whatever. I will be re-rolling. Hey, we got another one of this guy. Okay, moving on. 8 more. I enjoy all the cards. Let's reroll this guy immediately. Oh, a random creature in your hand. Wow, 5/5. Jesus Christ. This guy's brand new. I think I actually fought him in a puzzle. I don't know. I might just be remembering falsities. If your opponent has 10 life or less, gain 2/2. He becomes a 7/7 creature for only 5 area. Monster! Oh God. Okay, that's pretty cool. Moving on. The first time you draw an event, gain 2/2 and charge 2. Oh, I could have sworn we had something just like that. Huh. Oh, see, this is really good. We have a couple of these already. They're not that expensive, and they make forest for you. So you know you're able to play a creature and a forest. It's just awesome. This is brand new. Mountain and forest explorer, which is pretty good. Flying. The first time you draw an event, he becomes 3/3 and has charge 2. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's not like OP, but that's pretty damn good. I want more cards with haste. We have a massive reroll on here. Range, when you play an event, gain 1 attack this turn. So if you play multiple events, you could get his attack up pretty high, and then he can just be sniping people from a distance. We only have 1 of this card, so we're gonna keep it. We have 2, so this is a possible reroll. That's new, so we're gonna keep that. And we have 3, so this is a definite reroll. Yeah, we're gonna reroll this guy because we already have 3. Wild Growth is an awesome card. It's just random. Create 2 random forests. You know, hit or miss. So we're gonna go ahead and re-roll this, and we're gonna get a structure. That's okay though, because we only have 1 of that card. So now we have 2 of that card, as opposed to having 4 of the other card. So we still got a brand new card out of that pack as well. Yeah, we were in desperate need of all these card packs that we just got for no reason, really. So creature, oh no, creature, create a mountain. Not bad. If you control a creature with 5 life or more, this guy costs 2 less. So if he sees somebody that's strong, he's a little bitch. If he sees somebody that's strong, he wants to come out all that easier, all that sooner. Should we reroll this guy or not? I think we should. I think we should. Chances are we weren't going to get a new card, but we have to take those chances still, I believe, because there's no way for me to know how many cards there are left for me to unlock. As far as I know, I'll do some research and maybe there is. I want it to be a way for me to see if there's a card, how many cards I have left to unlock in game. I don't want to have to go to a wiki. I don't want to have to do all that stuff. I want it to be an in-game source that tells me you have 60 out of 77 forest cards. You know, something like that. You know. Look, we got Cypher. Yeah, that's cool. He's definitely one of the heroes in the game. When Cypher destroys a creature, he gains attack and life equal to the destroyed creature's original attack and life. He is a beast. He can absolutely just steamroll. I did not see him being such a big dude from his card art. Alright. Taunt can only be summoned to adjacent to you, so he's a defender. Defender of the homeland. Look, we got some Queen's Guard as well. Taunt. Gain 1. Oh, that's cool. So, very good defensive cards here. But yeah, I'm not gonna reroll Cypher, you crazy? Moving on. Oh, a brand new card. You drain 2 life from your opponent. Interesting. So, I'm guessing is you drain 2 life from your opponent. Does that mean that he increases your own life, or does he simply just damage the opponent for 2? Jump. Whenever you play an event, gain 2 this turn. Up to bonus from 3 different events being played. That's pretty cool. So he can go up to a maximum of 9 and 5, which is pretty big, especially since he has jump. He can just jump right over enemies' defensive lines and stuff like that. Protection, that's pretty good. Which is why he only has 1 health. The first time he will take damage, just nullify it completely. So he can take out the best way to use him would be to go after somebody that would have like the opposite of, in terms of stats, the opposite of this. A lot of attack and like 1 health, like basically a mirror of him, like a lot of attack and only 1 health, because, or just less attack than he has, less life than he has attack, so that we can take him out and stay alive and attack 1 more creature, and you know he'll die after that, but that's the best way to play them, is to get 2 out of it. And then this guy's just a big dude. Big defensive taunt dude. Another death touch. Death touch is really powerful as well. Ooh, last one! I feel so disappointed. No, I don't. Deal 2 damage to all creatures when he dies. That's kind of scary, especially because you can hurt yourself. Gain +2/+2 for each adjacent enemy creature. So you summon him right in the thick of it, like if you can, just in the thick of it. Like, that is ballsy. You can summon him, you know, if he's adjacent to 2 enemies, he'll have +4/+4, making him a 6/6. Another enemy makes him a 3A, but you know it's 3v1. You know 8-8. I don't know. That's kind of risky. He can take down a couple people, but he will be taken down pretty quick as well if you try to maximize his stats. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We have so many new cards. It is ridiculous. Oh, I feel bloated. Oh, look at all of these new cards. Oh, I didn't even. We should have counted exactly how many new cards we got, so that we actually know. I really just need to know how many cards there are. Right click on the codex and cards to get more info. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, that's the name change. Oh, Lord. We have a lot of... Like, I can't... So many cards, dude. Add the 4 dragons to your hand. Who are the 4 dragons? I'm trying to look for dragon cards. Who are the 4 dragons? That is what I am super curious about right now. Like, there's 4 elements, so is it 1 dragon per element? Is there a forest dragon in here somewhere? We have boards and trees and spirits and shit, but I don't see no dragon. It's cool that we got her though. We didn't. I don't think we have the water hero. No, we don't. It would have been awesome to get him. We see we fancy version of the same cards. This music is epic. A little too much so. So yeah, we got Cypher as well here. Do we have the sand guy? Is that him? I think so. Jesus Christ, he is huge. Oh my god. Oh Lord. Like, based on just the overall themes and card art, Desert are my favorite. They look so damn cool. Desert, I like these the least of all, the mountains. Although I would say that they seem pretty solid. They seem strong. Cypher the Blood Tyrant, Azaria Wrath of the Desert, and we have Runin the Relentless. Very high cost cards. Day of the Dragons. Can you play that and just... Does it randomly give you freaking dragons? Oh, that would be hilarious. You just randomly get dragons for no reason. So I'm just overwhelmed right now with the amount of cards that we have. And like the shiny cards, like this just makes me even more curious about this whole crafting. Oh wait! This is it. This is where this is the codex. This tells me which cards I'm missing. This is exact. Holy crap! And I came here earlier too. There are so many cards. Oh my god! Yo, we have it though. We got it. We got it though. Like we see this. We see this. This is what's up. Does every card have a shiny version? I think so. Every card has a shiny version. I could. Oh yeah, we do have a. Okay, hold on. I wanna do some experimenting. Campfire. What does it cost me to craft it though? No. -5. What does that mean? Is that this? Is that what this is? Alright, so you disenchant. It's gonna cost you a card. It's gonna tell you how many you get from it. Holy sh. Empty. I don't know what that means. Faeria wells are empty. Production. Deal 1 damage to this structure. No idea what that means. Okay, yes. So that does confirm it, in fact. This crystal see now what I'm curious about this disenchant all in excess. Does that mean once you have 3 or more? Hold on. I should have probably. Is there another card that I have more than 3 of? There should be, right? It should be. Yes, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, each card limit 3 copies per deck. Beautiful. Yes. So. Disenchant all in excess. Does that leave you with 3? If you have 3, does that leave you at 3, or does it put all cards to 1? Right, because the maximum is 3, which means you don't need more than 3 of any card at any time, ever. So I'm not sure if I want to do it with the normal deck. 51 Memorial. I'm not sure what that means. 51 Memorial. Lord, I don't have a lot of cards. I mean, we got this guy, and that's pretty cool. So it costs a lot more to make than it does to disenchant. Yeah, so I take back everything else that I said about the game not having a code, because it does. It's just in the crafting system, which is, I guess, it makes sense for it to be in the crafting system, because you need to know what you want to make, right? And the fancy versions, even though they don't give you any bonus aside from being fancy, they do cost a shit ton more. Five times the cost, but also 5 times the disenchant if you happen to have one. For example, if I want, whenever you are dealt damage, gain 1 Faeria. Create a random. That's pretty cool. So let's look for. There we go. So if I want to disenchant a regular bone collector, I would only get 1 Memoria. That's what it's called. Memoria. I guess it's called Memoria. However, if I were to disenchant this guy, I would get 10 Memoria. So that's 10 times as much, actually. 10 times. So, when it comes to deck building, you kind of want to, right? Like, I don't see you want to have the basic version of the cards, and then you can worry about blinging out your deck with all the shiny versions. I don't see the point, really. I guess higher level players of this game probably do have shit, a lot of that stuff, a lot of the shiny ones. Because there's probably nothing else to do. Like once you collect all the other cards, like what else are you gonna do? You're gonna try to get the shiny versions now to show off. Like, look at me, I have all the shiny versions. Um, let's just do it. Yeah. Okay. Good. It kept us at 3. Oh, I felt a relief. So there's no point in having more than 3, and the game does automate that for you. So just collect as many cards as you can. Come in here, just disenchant all in excess. Is just gonna get rid of all the cards that you have 4 or more of. The decks don't have a shared card pool. So, for example, like these 2 decks, they both have cards that I only have 1 copy of. So there's no point. So like I could put 2 farm boys in like 7 different decks if I desired, if I wanted to. As far as I can tell, there is no limit on how many decks you can create. I mean, I haven't really tried to make that many decks, but this is cool. This is pretty damn cool. I'm just happy that I got a good wealth of cards. And I still missing a lot more. So that makes me happy that I was re-rolling 4 new cards. I wasn't just holding on to my re-rolls for good cards. I was just re-rolling cards to try to get as many new cards as possible. Because look, 0. I don't have Weeping Idol. I don't have. I don't have Earthcraft or Fairy Tree. I don't have Gaia's Grace. I don't have Runin's Command. I don't have a bunch of cards, man. I want all the cards. It's just the collector in me. I just want all of them. Living Willow, I don't have that. It's just a really good defensive card to have. I don't have Tiki Totem. First creature you summon per turn gains 1/1. Yes, Agami War is the one that I was confused the other guy with. So I could make one for 50. That's not worth it, dude. Like it's better. You're better off just saving it for like key cards. Like once you have I don't still have a full understanding of proper deck building mechanics in this game. So I'm not going to be. I mean, aside from that little crafting session I did with with that really weak card that I had, just to test it out. I'm not going to be doing that unless I know for a fact that I need this card in this deck, at least that one, to be fully able to use it, So yeah. I mean, I still want to know, is there like a difference in rarity? Obviously they have the shiny, things here, but aside from that, amongst like the regular cards, is there a difference in shiny? Because some of them have like this pattern here, like on display. Some of them are round like this. And some of them have this little lip here. And obviously some of them have this whole thing going on here. See, like this seems like a card that is needed. Probably. I can't be attacked. What? What? So just plop him. I mean, she can still be destroyed by effects, but can't be attacked. A free farm on enemy wells, free attacks on enemy avatars. That's damn. Yeah, but see, like these cards, I think these are the rare cards. Creature this structure gains 4 life. When it has 13 or more, destroy it and summon Ostrogoth? Who's Ostrogoth? We need to find Ostrogoth. Who's Ostrogoth? Like these sands just had this whole demon type of look to them, like very like lost type of things, you know, like just scary. Like I like it. Look at this. Oh man, so many. I think the sand decks have the coolest art. Oh my god. Okay, this is very cool. Very cool. So these guys, these specters that have a dual element are actually kind of rare. We only have one, and that's desert and water, right? Oh, we also have a water and earth. Water and mountain. Also have, yeah, water, desert, water, earth, water. So yeah, I mean, they do seem kind of rare, pretty powerful, but only for those decks where they are hybrid decks, which I'm not nowhere near comfortable producing just yet. So yeah, that is the card opening episode. That's all that we're gonna do today. It's just introducing everything that happened while I was away, opening up all of those cards. We're gonna continue the solo quests here. What is this replay? Oh, you can actually go back and do over the stuff that you've already done. That's cool. We're gonna be doing a lot of puzzles. We're gonna be taking on Cypher again. If I'm not mistaken, we do have a quest to take him out. Yeah, you're gonna do Cypher again. We're gonna do a lot of puzzles, which should actually take care of a lot of these other quests here, like destroying creatures and playing neutral cards. Your puzzles count for that. The last time I played, the puzzles counted for that. So let's see if they continue that. You get a lot of XP for puzzles. You get a little bit of coin. And yeah, I'm going to be playing more Faeria, especially with all the bonuses that they just gave. They just, like, these two things for no reason. I didn't buy them. I think you just get them for playing the game. Download the game, people. It's free stuff. Wow, that's pretty cool, dude. That is pretty cool. You have the featured stuff. You have like all these sets here, which I'm interested in, but at the same time, I don't really want to buy it. You know, you get the card back, the avatar, the well, the emotes. You know, this is he flipping somebody off? He was flipping somebody off. Wait, no, wait. That, hold on. Oh, that's a thumbs up, not a. Oh, that would have been hilarious because this looks here like he has a middle finger up. I don't know. I just looked at it, you know, on my peripheral vision, so maybe I'm tripping a little bit. But I mean, the cooler part would be the back, I think. Aside from that, though, maybe the wells, changing the art of the wells would be kind of cool. Yeah, yeah, like this stuff. This looks pretty cool. The Cypher's Wells. Wells of Arcane, I think, are my favorite. Card back. Meh. I don't like any of them really. Meh, 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 meh. They should definitely have a way to win these in game aside from just farming your gold. Because right now, all of my gold, I want all of my gold to go to cards because there's just so many cards I don't have. Like, it just has to go to that. There's no other anything for it to go to. The orb that I like the most would. I mean, it's between Shara's and Aura's orb. I think these two are the nicest looking ones. Even though I like the Arcane Well, I like these orbs more. Avatar, I don't like any of these avatars, to be honest. Like the basic avatars, like he looks pretty badass. He looks okay. He actually looks more badass. I like him more. I'm gonna have him instead. You will not survive. Well played. Amazing. This was a mistake. Yeah. This avatar you get from the get-go, it's the best one in my opinion. Literally. I mean, it's cool. Aurora, Cypher, and Shara are cool, but they're their own character. They're just characters in the game. I'm just like, I'm not impressed. Orbs. Yeah, I mean, Shara's and Aura's orbs are pretty cool. I probably would go for Shara's orb. Who is Shara again? Shara is the lady. Yeah, I like her orb the most. Card back. I don't like any of them. Cypher's is probably like the coolest one, but it's too dark themed. And I like the Arcane Well the most. So that's gonna be it. And yeah, we will probably be eventually we'll try this. I want to like get a better handle on the deck mechanics and like make a deck that I'm comfortable with. Wait up to 9 games for a chance at epic rewards before I try this, because this is limited amounts of tries. I think you can only try this 3 times, so I think you have to pay for more. But we're just gonna be farming solo, doing some solo farm basically, getting some XP, getting some. Is this a reward? We'll find out. And that's all. Thank you for tuning in.